Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Crafty Palette. My name is Leslie. If you haven't been here before, you have stepped into my little corner of the internet, I guess. Now, today I thought we'd have some fun, and we are going to take a mini scrapbooking pad and not create cards and not create a scrapbook, but create some home decor. And you don't need a lot. You can go to the dollar store and you can buy beautiful scrapbooking paper. You can buy lovely stickers. You can buy stamps with die cuts. You could buy your scrapbooking pad and it could have die cuts inside of it that you can fussy cut. Possibilities are endless, but this is a great project to help keep the kids busy this summer. Maybe you, like our friends, have built a new pool and you want some decor for the little area that you have for people just to rinse off in. Or you just want some summer decor for your home. Possibilities are endless with this. Christmas in July, coming right up. Oh my goodness, Canada Day, coming right up. As long as you have some scrapbooking paper, you have home decor. So let's get started. I will just shift you right down here. There we go. And all I've done is grab this frame and I'll show you a little secret. I do have some Canada Day decor on the back, but I believe in using every bit of the goodness that is available to me. So my first step was to Mod Podge my wood. And then what I would normally do is let it dry overnight. But this was a fill-in craft, and by that I mean I changed my plans. And so it had to be done quickly, and I just used a dryer to dry the Mod Podge. Okay. Then I used my scissors to cut around a floaty. And now I am going to use the die cut that came with it. And I'm going to die cut this out so that I can clean this stuff up off of the table. Before I die cut it out, I do want to use a glue sheet so that I can use it to make it a sticker. So what I'm going to do is just cut out what I need, because this stuff is valuable. Now, you do not have to have the same brand that I have by any stretch. You can buy these even at Walmart. So keep that in mind. Okay. Now, what you do here is you just are going to stick it together like so. And when you're done, it even says to peel there. But I cut that part off. So you'll know which side because it does state it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place this on here like a sandwich. I'm going to have my glue. I'm going to have my item, my embellishment, and then I'm going to have my die cut. And just like that, I am going to tape it. And as I tape it, did you make any sales, babe? Okay.
Everybody liked them, but that was it.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. As I tape it, it's going to have a sticky backing, and I love that. Okay, so now I know it fits. Ugh. Okay, sorry guys, it takes a minute since I trimmed my nails. Might take more than a minute, huh? I have a picky tool here. Lift it off. Ah, peel here, it says. All right, and on she goes. Oops, that's okay. There we go. I'm going to place it right here. Place it right here. Kind of angle it if you have enough room so that you don't have a straight on bump. I do not have enough room this time, but that is fine. I will work with what I have. I'm just going to take my little die cut machine and I'm just going to wheel it through. The cracking is perfectly normal. Tells you that it's cutting. And now I can put this away. There we go. Now I can pull this off the plate. I will clean that off and just as soon as we're done. And this is ready to go. I keep my reusable tape. I just put it up here because I can, of course, reuse it. So I am now done with that die cut, and I can now get ready to place my paper inside of here. And here is the fun part. I put my paper in. Whoops. Sorry, guys. There we go. And now, with a piece of wax paper, or sorry, parchment, which I will go grab, because, you know, it's not me if I don't forget at least one item. I am going to, there we go, heat up my little iron. Okay, if you can't see it, sorry guys. I'm going to heat it up. And this is the fun part. I am going to go ahead and I am going to, once it's heated up, iron my design. Okay. Now the reason I didn't heat it up beforehand is because I never know how long things are going to take. And I didn't want to have it turn off on me before I was ready to use it. So now I have this all peeled off while I'm waiting for my iron. And it is, as you can see, a sticky sticker. Like I said, you can buy it at Walmart in the uh, craft office supply area there. You will find double-sided ones. All right. Now we're just going to wait. And while we are waiting, I will tell you that I am going to use some puffy stickers to go with my little guy. I'm keeping this nice and simple, but if you wanted to, you could 3D your little pool item, or you could even just use, like I am doing, all puffy stickers. All right, and here we go. Lights are green and we're going to iron. And this is so simple. I know the first time I tried it, I thought, but I just let my Mod Podge dry. Why am I now reactivating it, so to speak? But it certainly does help that it prevents bubbles. Like, that's how it helps. So I'm all for that. Let me see how we did before we iron anymore. I don't want to over iron. We have activated the Mod Podge, and now I am just going to check spots and make sure that I get it all. Just along the edges, for me, is the worst part. So I like to make sure that I have really secured them. Okay, and I'm going to go over these two edges again. Like I said, just to make sure. Don't worry if your wax paper does, or wax paper, parchment paper does rip a bit. It's not going to hurt it. I was reading recipes because I'm doing some baking later, and wax paper was part of it, and now it's just on my mind. So there we go. We have attached very nicely our paper. Just going to make sure that this corner really gets stuck down. Sorry, just holding it for a second and trying not to sneeze at the same time. Okay, so now that that corner is finally firmly stuck, we can move on. And I think what I'm going to do is place my little guy down here. I'm not going to push him down. And I think I'll put my summer sun right in the middle. So let's peel summer and put it right there. I love puffy stickers for adding dimension. And then we can do sun right there. And our little guy can go right here. And you can see how easy this is for kids to do and how fast it comes together. Now, to bring in a new color, I think I will do a small pair in the blue of the flip-flops right up here in the corner. Whoops. That would drive my mind crazy. And look at that, guys. Just as quick as that, I have a summer sun sign. I've only used scrapbooking paper and some stickers, which are easy to get at the dollar store, or which, if you're like the kids that I know, They've already got a supply of them, so you don't have to go out searching. So there we go, guys. Keep that Mod Podge handy. Keep some scrapbook paper moving out of your stash, finally getting to use it for something, and enjoy your summer. Take care, all, and I'll see you in whatever comes next. Bye.